What's up, everybody? This is your girl SJC. Hey, I was just reintroducing and relaunching again my podcast, Honesty with Comedy, right? Yeah, I did introduce it probably like earlier or later last year and whatnot, and I was making some posts and whatnot. But I don't even lie. I've been MIA for a while, and I'm gonna tell you, I have been held hostage spiritually. I'm so serious, ridiculous. Still is. But for the most part, I've been going through spiritual depression, spiritual chronic anxiety. People don't realize there are medical terms for mental health disorder. But I'm calling mine spiritual because it ain't chemically imbalanced. I'm gonna tell you something. I have spoken, not even really in detail about the things that I have experienced spiritually, but I highly do not recommend searching for the Lord without supervision. And I mean spiritual supervision. You better find a church, pastor, preacher, prophet, and you better make sure that the Lord gives you a word, because you can get kidnapped and held hostage by other entities. They've been keeping me in bondage, child. And people think I'm playing. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. But I'm not going to speak too much on that until I finish this process. But I'm just saying, strange things occur. You feel me? And you're going to be on that chapter 51. But anyway, since I felt a little relief after all this time, I guess I went from a maximum spiritual prison to now, what is it? Low security. So I got work release, spiritual accommodations now. They let me out on the playground. But no, for real. I'll talk about that later on. But that's not what I'm about to do today. But I say what I say. But no, this is your girl HJC. I just wanted to start off with a little bit of humor because that is me, of course. So I just wanted to reintroduce my podcast. Oh, I'm so sorry about to break this prescription. Honesty with Comedy, right? So Honesty with Comedy, creating this platform, this podcast, where you can it's real life meets. Really? Although I mean, I'm telling the truth, but I'm also joking at the same time. I'm just saying, higher supervision. Anyway, I'll talk about that later on. But anyway, I just don't want to scare nobody. But no, so Honesty with Comedy, guys. I'm creating this platform, as I mentioned, just to have regular people like myself to be able to just express and talk about the things that we kind of go through day to day, minute by minute, whether that's family drama, financials, poverty. I'm trying not to be in that poverty, but I'm still in that poverty. But we reaching for the sky. But anyway, but family issues, relationship, marital issues. You had to get up out of that one, honey. But still, right? So I'm your host, SJC, and I'm just, like I said, this is just the raw, unfiltered truth that I want to talk about, And so nothing is off limits. Let's get that clear here. Because the truth is, a lot of us, on a serious note, a lot of us are carrying things we've never, ever said out loud. You got that inner struggle, that inner pain. And although I try to laugh or have a sense of humor about even the traumatic things that I have endured in my life, a lot of it isn't a laughing matter. It really isn't. Like, to be honest, I'm lost spiritually. It's devastating. Seriously, it is. And while others think that my truth is a hoax or maybe require a chapter 51 of some sort, it is true. People even talk about mental health, right? And that's why I said spiritual depression, spiritual anxiety, because mine is not environmental. It's not a chemical imbalancing. It's not situational either. Like, I know the difference. I've been through it, okay? I've been in therapy over 30 years. It ain't because I lost it, wacko jacko, right? It's because I like to progress. I like to grow. So if something is holding me back from growing or learning, and becoming that real grown ass person, then I want to be able to address it and get through it. But like I said, what I'm going through is spiritual. So that's just another dimension or layer added on to my truths. So I do respect the fact that I have been through things that I can relate to. I can relate to with a lot of people. A lot of people cannot relate. Sometimes they can relate to mental health, but then they can't relate to marital issues. They can relate to marital issues, but they can't relate to poverty, that welfare, all of that. So it's kind of jack of all trades in every dimension of situations, okay? So like I said, you will get the honest, raw truth from my experience being an open book, and I hope to inspire, or people can relate to what I'm talking about and maybe even feel encouraged to talk about their real truths. I've never been a person that has been ashamed of the things that I have been through and I have overcome and endured, because it has given me the strength and the thick skin, so to speak, to get through other trying times, such as this spiritual penitentiary that I'm going through, right? But anyway, God bless us all, child. But anyway, so I just wanted to say that in the stories that we have buried, and so it's just trying to change all of that. It's time for us to just open up and just be honest with everybody. You could help other people anyway. So this podcast isn't about having it all together, all clean and pristine and got. None of that. Okay, we ain't doing no snooty, bougie here. Not. Real live people going through real situations. Okay? But it is about being real enough to say, I've been through something and I'm still here. Or for them Memphis, I'm still her. I'm still her. And I ain't going nowhere. So, whether you're healing, whether you're hiding, or just trying to figure things out, child, one day at a time, you're not alone no more. I'm glad I don't have to be no more either. Because being honest, it opens me up to people to say, girl, I relate to you. Girl, I go through that. Or even give me some suggestions. Hell, I'll even take that. We can tat it back and forth. You hear me? But, so, let's talk about it. Let's laugh through it. Let's grow through it. Honesty with comedy. Because the truth is, life can be funny sometimes. So, I'm going to try to drop some episodes every Wednesday and Sunday. Put on a notification bell so you can get some alerts when new episodes do get posted. I am going to try to upload them to YouTube as well. So please subscribe, please share, please support. Honesty with Comedy. Peace! Talk to you soon.